Hello everybody, I wanted to come back and do a quick John Deere video here with my 1025R plowing the driveway with the bucket. I did a video a couple years ago plowing over 12 inches of snow at my house, and it's gotten a lot of views recently as well as a lot of comments. I had a lot of trouble in that video maneuvering the tractor, and I wanted to show everybody what it's like just plowing around 3 inches of wet snow on my driveway. In that video, I had a lot of trouble when I was trying to steer the tractor in a certain direction, but it wanted to go in a different direction. It was annoying, and I understand that for a snowstorm like that, a snowblower is a huge benefit, but in reality, when I bought this tractor, I had zero intentions of buying it with a backhoe, but holy cow, am I glad that I did. The amount of work that I've done with this backhoe far outshines what I would ever get done with a snowblower. If you're thinking about buying this machine and not getting a backhoe, I've got a couple of videos where I'm digging up stumps that will probably shock you. I'll tag those up over here on the upper right. Here I am making my first pass down by my wood pile over here and my log links that I'm going to get to soon. I was able to get the drone out today for a few shots, so you'll see that coming up. As you can see here, I'm heading down the strip and my steering wheel is turned to the left a little bit, but the tractor wants to go straight. I'm also trying to control my drone at the same time, so that's not helping me out. I'm going to scoop up this little pile off to the side, and then we're going to head back down the driveway towards my part of the house, and we're going to do a long push here. As you can see, I'm not having any problems pushing a nice bit of snow with the loader. I'm running the tractor around 2,000 RPMs, and I'm also able to stay in the direction of the path that my tires are facing. I'm going back and forth between high and low gear also, depending on if I'm on a long stretch or if I'm going to be going up the hill or trying to maneuver a lot slower, as you'll see coming up. Now let's watch a little bit of the action. As I get to this part of the driveway here, I'm going to use extreme caution. We've had 2 separate days of heavy rain around here that have totally washed out this part of the driveway. One time last week it happened and I put it all back together in 4.5 hours and it looked like this, but then we went away for a couple days and it happened again. We got the same amount of rain and it washed out the driveway. So at this point we're going to go down into low gear, pass by this, and I've got to get some gravel for it soon. Now let's head up the driveway. For this spot up here, we've got a little tar heading out to the road, and I want to scrape it right down to that. I worked at a landscaping company for 20 years, I've plowed thousands of driveways, and I cannot stand when the plow gets too low and people start, quote, excavating driveways with the plow. And then, of course, you have to go back in the spring and put all the rocks and dirt back in there. I'm not that type. I like to float my deck a little bit or just hover it above the driveway and leave a little bit of snow so I don't have to do all that extra work in the spring. Here's a pretty cool shot of the underneath of the tractor as I'm cruising along. My driveway is 1,000 feet long and I have 2 other houses on it, and I'm always happy to help out the 2 other houses. Here I'm going to go down to my neighbor who's the first house on the driveway, who has an aging mother living with him, so I want to make sure that I keep this area clean and she can get in and out if she needs to. And here's the second house. They have 3 children in there and I want to make sure they're able to get in and out as well. They have this little parking area here that I'm going to clean up for them off to the left side. And here I'm pushing another nice pile of snow, and of course I'm doing it with ease. It's to be expected with this 1025R, as you can lift a lot of weight and push a lot of weight with this tractor, so this is basically nothing for it. Just want to give all of you an idea who might be considering buying this tractor what it's like pushing snow like this. You might also notice that this tractor is pretty maneuverable. My driveway isn't super wide for most of it, but I'm able to move the tractor around with no problems at all. Just finished up. That's all I've got for you today. It was a pretty easy storm to plow, but nonetheless, it's always a blast coming out and playing with the 1025R John Deere. I love this thing. I have so much fun on it. I'm going to bring a little firewood into the house. I'm going to clean off the cars. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the Deere right now. It's below freezing, I think, so there's a lot of ice on the machine. I shouldn't say a lot of ice, but there's some ice on the machine, so if I bring it in the garage, it's just going to melt on the floor, and I'm not a big fan of that, so I don't know, I might leave it outside for a little bit and see if it warms up this afternoon, and if it doesn't, I'll just pull it in. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. If you want one of these machines, you should get one.